With this exercise, we're going to add the detailing of stitch lines to this cuff. First, I want to select this shape of the cuff. And what I want to do is offset this shape to get this inner line for my stitch line for the cuff of this shirt. So with that selected, I'm going to go to Object, Path, Offset Path. The default offset in this window for the offset path is 3.5278. If we click Preview, you can see that goes outside of the current shape. If we want it to get an inner line, we need to type in minus, and for this I think 1mm will do. So let's click Preview, and you can see now we have an offset inside of our shape. Click OK. So we're only interested in this right hand side and the bottom of this line. So what we want to do is split this shape in half and get rid of this other side. So to do that, in the drawing tools under the eraser we have the scissors, and what we need to do is click exactly on top of the anchor point in the corner there, and then move over to the opposite corner where we want to split this shape and click exactly on the anchor point. So you can see with your smart guides they tell you when you're on top of that anchor point, so click. Now you can use the selection tool to move that area that's been cut away, and then you can hit the delete key on your keyboard. Now we want to select this line and open up the stroke window, and from the top right hand corner we want to expand this and show options. So the first thing I'm going to do is change the weight of my line to 0.5, and then I'm going to click on dash line. You can see it's adding a dash there. So if I type in 3 point, and I can even choose to change my gap as well, so I'm going to put 2 point there. And you can also have the ends of your lines, at the moment it's on butt cap, but if we put it on rounded, some fashion designers prefer that rounded look to their stitch lines. So if I just zoom in, we can have a look at that. Okay. So what I might do now is use the direct selection tool just to click on that point and move that up, and also I'm going to do the same here. So there we have a stitch line. Now what would be handy would be to save that in a library, like we have done with swatch libraries and symbols libraries previously. So now with that line selected, we can add that line to the graphic styles. So I just minimize the stroke window down, and on the Windows sidebar here we have graphic styles, so click on graphic styles, and we can, at the bottom there, you can click new graphic style. And we've added that stitch line to the graphic styles library. So if I double click on that, we can type in here and call this single stitch line. Click OK. Now I'm going to move over to this area. Let me just zoom out again of the cuff and select this shape. And again, we're going to go Object, Path, Offset Path. Click on Preview. Happy with the offset, so then click OK. Now we've got that graphic style saved, so we can just click on Single Stitch Line in the graphic styles window, and you can see adds that saved graphic style to that line. And just like in the symbols palette and also swatch palette, we can open up the library there and we can save that graphic style out. So we can save that graphic style out to wherever you want within your computer or to an external drive or even the cloud. I'll just go cancel for now. And let's fit artboard on window and zoom back into that just to see the okay.